Hello everyone, this is going to be your tea leaf card reading. You can come to these readings at any time, they're not for any particular date, and you can pick as many bundles as you like because they're all for different messages. So you could have one about love, one about family, one about finances, one about work. So it's just whenever you feel you want to listen to a particular message. I may not have time to timestamp them. If anybody wants to do that for the reading, feel free, that would be great. I hope I will have. If I do have time, I will do it. But we're going to be going for 1, 2, 3 and 4. And for this particular month, I'll be doing, look at your zodiac readings as well please, because the zodiac cards that get the most views, likes, shares will get an actual teacup reading. This month it was Scorpio, so far it looks like Pisces, but I don't know, it's still early days. But if you're interested in that, then please go and look at your zodiac sign also. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'll start with number 1, go to 2, 3 and 4, but I'll move these ones to the side so it gives me some space to work. Now let me have a look. Now guys, these cards are quite brutal, when I say brutal, they are just very honest little cards. If it predicts death, it's death. It's not like in the tarot where the death card means change or something ending, depending on what else is around it. But these are what you see is what you get. So if this sounds a bit too harsh for you, then click off now. They're maybe not for you. Right, number 1, let me see. We have the claw. And that's telling you not to take risks at the moment. Butterfly, the parrot, horseshoe, goldfish, and a broken ring. Now let me have a look. Now I'm going to start with the claw, and the claw is telling you at this particular time, don't take risks. Be careful, don't take risks. Maybe you're looking to invest money in something, and it's maybe you're getting told it's quite a high risk venture. This card's telling you not to do it. Don't gamble what you can't afford to lose. It can also be maybe you're thinking about doing a particular procedure, a medical procedure. Really look into it. Maybe get a few different opinions on it. It's just telling you don't do anything that's too risky at this particular moment, okay? It looks to be a good time for finances though, because material wealth and spiritual growth is coming in at this time for you, with a goldfish here. So there could be some kind of maybe an inheritance or some kind of increase in material wealth. You could be getting a new job with more money. You could be looking to sell something that you've got. But whatever it is, something good is coming in for you. The butterfly here as well, and I think it's a huge change for the better. You always think with a butterfly get into its cocoon and then coming out as something completely spectacular. It could be just you even looking. When I say these procedures, look, you might be looking to do maybe some kind of cosmetic procedure. Don't always go with the one that's the cheapest option. Really look into what it is that you want done. I feel it could be you're getting your teeth realigned or something, I don't know, a facelift. But it looks to me that you're going to be this gorgeous new butterfly. You could be very attractive at this particular time. That's how I feel with this. I'm going to take these two separately because I do feel that it's a separate message. The horseshoe, there is good luck coming in for you, and I think it could be a win in some way. Maybe you're thinking of going on holiday to Vegas or something, and I'm not, please don't think I'm telling you to gamble, I'm not. I'm just trying to give you a for instance of how this good luck's going to be coming in. But it's telling you on one hand not to take risks, and on the other hand some kind of good luck's coming in. So maybe you don't have to take a major risk for this money to come in anyway. And if it is about gambling, do never gamble what you can't afford to lose. But here, you could be parting ways with someone that was close to you. It could be your partner, a romantic partner. You could be breaking up with them at this particular time. Can also be a business partner. Maybe you were thinking there was something not quite right and you couldn't quite put your finger on it, and this particular time it's going to come to you through gossip. You're going to hear something. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Someone that knows about whatever it is that's happening in a situation, you're going to find out through them. They're going to start the bongo drums, if you like, and it's going to get back to you. And it could be that maybe your partner has been having an affair or something, but it's definitely going to get back to you in some way. If it's not a romantic relationship and it is about work or business, you could find out that maybe someone has been, messed about with the finances, cooking the books, if you like, but you are going to hear about it. Number 1, you're going to hear about whatever this is. Number 2, we have pineapple, victory, basket, tent, tortoise, empty chair. I'm going to start off with the empty chair and the reconciliation. I feel that someone that left is coming back. Now I don't know if this is an ex-partner. Maybe could have been a child that's left home is now coming back, but I think it's maybe a partner. Now it says here someone is leaving your life. It may not have happened yet, but there will be a reconciliation, because the pineapple is reconciliation. So whatever this situation is, whether it's already happened and they will come back, or it's not happened yet and it's due to, you will reconcile. It would seem, I almost feel that these all come together. This person's moved out. We've got the tent here, a temporary situation. They're going to move out, or maybe this is you moving out, but you will go back, or they will come back. I think you're needing time to really sort your head out, and it's going to be a slow process. This isn't, you won't get rushed into making any decisions at this particular time. Number 2, that's for sure. Something you've been working on, you're going to be getting some kind of accolade for it. You're going to get recognition for something you've been working on. It's been an endeavour, because the V is for victory, an endeavour. So some kind of, you could be getting a promotion in work because of the work that you have put in. You're going to get recognition for it. But this is going to be a time where you are really going to have to get your head around this particular separation. That seems to be the most important thing. For as much as this seems the negative side, you've still got something good coming in here. Number 2. Those that pick number 3, we have table, flute, yoke, dragon, nest, and a candle. Now, let me see. I think these ones go together as soon as I see that. And I think it's to do with a friend or a lover that is going to disappoint you in some way. Because it would almost... I don't know where this person's going to tell you they feel that they are being tied down. They feel tied down and frustrated with the situation, and you're going to feel really let down by them, really disappointed. I feel you think that this is a person that you could really rely on, and they're showing their true colours that they're not. It could have been something that you were maybe needing, because the table here is at hard work. It could have been someone that you were relying on for their strength and their tenacity to keep going with you, and they're just lagging behind, and they've really disappointed you. I don't think they've stepped up to the plate, if you like. I don't think they kept their side of the bargain, whatever this bargain was. I feel that this has been a joint effort in something, whether it be a joint effort, even just in a relationship. I feel that you've gave more, or a situation where maybe the two parties were to come together to work on something, and they've just let you down. Now this is beware of self-delusion. Maybe you feel that you can carry on with this on your own, whatever this situation is, because it does say it's a lot of hard work ahead. I think you're going to have to acknowledge the fact that you're going to need help. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. You're going to need someone to give you a hand with this, and I don't think it's going to be this friend or lover. I think you're going to have to realise that this person's not up to the mark to carry whatever this is through with you. You're going to have to look out with this particular relationship. But we have the candle here, and it tells you will be shown the way. You know, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels are working behind the scenes, and you will get the strength to get through this particular time, number 3. You may not feel that you're capable of doing it at the moment, but there is strength there. Some energy is around you that will pull you through this. We've got the nest here. An emotionally insecure, loving family is important to you. So I think like this, at this particular time, this could be someone that's even going through the empty nest syndrome as well. On top of everything else, you could be that your family's grown up and moving out and moving on, and you are feeling that your partner's just letting you down in some way. You're maybe coming to a realisation that now that the family is up and gone, that this relationship's kind of bit the dust. That this was the glue that kept us together. This isn't going to be for everybody, remember. This message is going to be different for everybody. But when I just see the nest, now at the moment the little nest is still got its little eggs. But this could be coming to a turning point where you have done your job. You've maybe looked at yourself as being the mother or the prominent caregiver, whether you be the father or whatever. And this is no longer, you've lost your identity. I think that's what I'm trying to say here, number 3. You're looking to regain a part of yourself that you feel is no longer relevant. I think this is what happens a lot with families, especially if you've had a lot of children, and you were always the caregiver, the glue that kept everything together, and all of a sudden these baby chicks no longer need you, and it's finding who you are again. So if that's the case, then you need to try and find an interest of your own, not about your family. It's about you now. That's for number 3. Number 4, we have the torch, the barrel, hills, feather, chain, and the bag. I'm going to start off with the middle one. Be careful of somebody that's not dependable. You could be looking, it's a very similar message just came out. This could just be a time where folk are becoming quite selfish. Maybe someone's told you they can help you to move house, or they've told you they'll help you decorate, or they've told you they'll take on some kind of responsibility and they'll let you down. So just be aware of that. Don't put too much emphasis on someone else. If it's something really important that needs done, try and do it yourself. It could even just be right down to childcare. Maybe you're taking up a job and you've got children and you're looking for someone that said they would maybe do some childcare for you, and they're going to let you down. So just be aware. I also feel here with the barrow, and this is you feeling something's lacking in your life, perhaps love, money or goals. You could be looking at your life at the moment and just saying that, you know, there's just not enough of, even if it's just fun even. But I think this is going to start to make you look at things that have not of the physical realm. I think you're going to start to become more spiritual. I think you're going to start to listen more to your own intuition and ask questions of why you're here, what's all this about. It's almost like watching a movie. This is what it's like that today in this world. It's like things are happening. We look at a film from like 20 years ago, it's talking about what's happening today. It's almost like these awakening moments, if you like. And you think, I just watched a film for like in the 80s that's talking about what's happening now in today's society. I think you're having some kind of spiritual awakening, number 4. I really do. There's going to be a time of enlightenment for you. You could be looking to go to a development class. Maybe you want to do kind of look into things like clairvoyance, clairaudience. Could be looking at remote viewing, that kind of everything esoteric. I really do think that you are starting to look outside the box and look at things that maybe you've always had questions about, but you wasn't quite sure how to access it. And I think that's what you're going to do. You've got obstacles that you will overcome, but whatever's been in your way, whether that is just moving on, especially when you have all these things. Do you ever get that way? It doesn't seem to matter what you do. You could study for something night and day, or put your all into a business, and yet it never seems to flourish. There seems to be obstacles to overcome all the time. I really do feel that's how you're feeling worn down, number 4. I feel that you're looking at everything that you've done, and you're looking at how you feel that it should have moved on, but you don't feel there's always been an obstacle, and you're looking at why that is. But we have here there's going to be an event that's going to happen. A chain of events that will change your life. Now that can be something as simple, well I say simple. I'm here in the UK and we're going through at this particular time Brexit, and everybody's wondering what's going to happen with their jobs, their finances, if they're travelling abroad, if they want to do business abroad. Everybody's wondering how that's going to happen. And I feel that what's happening, there's going to be a chain of events that's going to be out of your control. It's almost like the bigger picture. Something out with your control. It might not even have anything to do with your immediate family or you personally, but something external is going to have a huge change on your life. Even right down to maybe where you reside. You could be from Europe, you could be from the UK and live in Spain or live in a different part of Europe, and because of what's happening you could end up finding you're not quite sure where you're going to reside. We've got the back here, something important such as a new job. There we go. A new job, or maybe a raise in finances is coming in for you. This is what may be changing. Some chain of events is going to bring in something new for you, and it looks to be quite a good change. I know it started off quite rocky there, but it looks to be quite a good change. When I looked at the torch and something, a development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding, I wonder if you're actually looking to maybe write a book about something. Write about something that's personally happened to you. Maybe something that has been an enlightenment to you. Maybe you've had some kind of psychic prediction or a lucid dream, something, and you're starting to maybe think about putting it pen to paper, or even take, you know, whole classes for people that want to do psychic development. But it's definitely going to bring in some kind of financial gain to you. You could be asked to maybe write a course for it, or something that you enjoy doing. You look to maybe instruct other people. Well, that is number 4. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll try and get these out and get them time stamped. As I said before, I may not have the time to get them time stamped, but please feel free to time stamp them yourself if you like, and put them just down in the little box for everybody else. That would be great. And I hope to see everybody later in September. Do remember that if you want your teacup reading done, look at your zodiac sign, get it shared. The more people it looks, views, whatever zodiac sign it is that you are. Also look at your moon sign, your rising sign, and you could be the one that gets the tea leaf reading. For September, it was Scorpio that got the reading. So let's hope October is... at the moment it looks like Pisces, but it could change. So speak to everybody later. Please feel free to leave a comment if anything should come up for you. If these don't resonate right at the moment for you, it can still be an energy. It is an energy still to come in for you. So hope to speak to everybody later. Bye bye for now.